My hands in your hands.
Hey, what's up? Alex Danger here, Rock Rage Radio, sitting here with Famz and the Hooliganz. So y'all are unique from all the other bands, obviously. You started off as a hip-hop artist, and then you brought in these other guys, decided to do a full band. What kind of made you make that?
I've known him, like, literally, like, my whole career. Like, he's lived with me since we were, like, 19. We're, like, 28 now. I've known him since we were, like, 15.
Yeah, right.
I met him, like, right whenever I started, like, doing music. And he was just, like, a die-hard, always in the crowd, like, super musically talented guy that I just couldn't let go to waste.
Banging his knees.
Banging his knees all the time.
We've been boys since we were like 16,
forever,
like staying with each other.
I just decided, like, it's a lot more fun to go to a show with a bunch of people than having to go by myself and then drive myself home. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna con these dudes into driving me places.
Yeah, I mean, you need an entourage anyways, you know? Get people to follow you around. So how's this writing process work for you guys? Are you just kind of, are you taking older hip hop songs that you have and redoing them into this metal, or are you just rewriting?
We did it first, like our first project. It was like a 3-song demo. It was just songs I already had wrote. Like, then we just turned them into
we
band
just did, like,
songs.
covers.
There was one original on it.
There was one original on it, but the other 2 songs were just songs I'd already wrote. Now we everything's fresh. Like, we just go in the studio, listen to a bunch of different instrumentals.
I'll jam around.
He'll jam around on the guitar, and then we'll just go try vocal stuff in the booth.
We'll find beats ourselves and write at our own cribs at our own time. Then we'll just kind of show it.
We write a lot on our
show up to
downtime
practice.
too.
That's really what it is. We all show up with like 3/4 of the way finished songs normally.
Yeah. It's pretty easy when you do it like that. When everybody's creating songs that way.
Show up with a bunch of almost finished shit each. Then we all play.
They're all rappers too.
Yeah, we can put out a
even our
mixtape.
drummer raps.
Yeah, he's on our new album.
I'll do just about anything, man. Growing up, that's all I knew was music. You know what I mean? So
$20 is $20,
hey,
bro.
Hey,
he will do just about anything.
Listen, though,
I've almost been broke.
Started out playing guitar and reggae and shit, right? And then it just progressed from there. I've always been in the scene, always been into music, fucking 20 years. You know what I mean? So
any good musician evolves and adapts.
It made sense. Well, I'll do anything.
Right.
I tell people that for, like, you know, if they want to approach us to do music, we'll do anything.
Yeah, we got a variety of stuff we can do between all of us that, like, we could seriously fill a whole 5-hour slot if we needed to.
Yeah. Right.
Between just us 4, like, we could do different shit and just fill everything up. But.
Now y'all have another member, right? That's not here today.
Oh, everybody thinks that X-Men.
Or is he just kind of?
X-Men's certified hooligan, but he is not technically.
He's not in the band, but he
Hooliganz.
travels with us and, like, is at every show usually.
He's his own entity.
Yeah.
But he's definitely a certified hooligan.
X-Men does whatever he wants. He comes and goes as he pleases. He's just a real close homie. If we put him in our shit, he's
a hard worker.
Yeah,
if you find a hard worker, you put him on the team. That's just how.
Oh no, totally.
If you find a genuine person, if you find a genuine person who will literally, like, help you out and bust ass to get you further and himself further, then
and is just as talented as everyone else.
Yeah, his hip hop is so crazy. He's got super good lyrics.
We bring him along because people don't expect it right before our show. After looking us up online, they don't expect anybody coming in there with, like, real ass hip hop on stage with us.
And if we find dope people we can trust and chill with,
he's cool.
Even better.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when you're in a band like that, you want it to have that family feel anyways. Otherwise, it just doesn't click. And and the closer you get, the better music comes out of it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we started back in the day. They didn't, like, Corey and Gurr. Both didn't want to have anything to do with rap music. Whenever I was, like, 21, trying to convince him to do shit.
I was playing in metal bands and shit.
He was in metal bands, and he did
tattoo.
Yeah, he was like he was working on getting tattooed shit situation, and we just. I don't know, man. I wouldn't quit. I pestered them until they both, like, wrote a rap song.
Right.
And then they wrote a lot of rap songs. And then we just, like, he used to rap too. He tried to play down like he used to rap. He used to rap his ass off. He just don't do it because he's
man. Everything I wrote I hated, so I had to keep rewriting shit.
We basically,
so I got better because I didn't like what I had said before, so I had to try and top it.
Right. Well, I mean, you are the biggest critic anyway.
Don't judge me off that, bro. I can do something better than that.
Since we got together, we've just grown so much as artists because we feed off of each other and we push each other harder. Like if I write a song and he comes in and just kills me on a verse, I rewrite half my verse. I'm like, no, dude, you're not
that.
gonna kill me on my own song.
It's inspiring.
But no,
and
it's like
competitive.
it's inspiring as fuck for me to have people to work beside me. Because I've always fed off people.
Right.
Like, me myself, I'm not a very imaginative person. Bro. Real shit. I'm stoned and burned out, bro.
Yeah, man,
party
this
too
new
much.
album was a whole different creative process. Me and
Yeah.
X-Man at one point, like, me and X-Man have a few tracks on the new album, and we had never worked together before. We spent 20 minutes, we'd go bar for bar with each other.
They're like
You know
a
what I mean? We'd go,
dynamic
I'd spit 4, he'd spit 4. We'd go back to back to back, live, on stage, same shit, just because it's the way it was supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Our last album, we got drunk like 4 times in the studio and wrote the whole mixtape. Bro.
Bangers.
Sitting there wasted off Evan
bunch
Williams,
of bangers.
just writing fucking bars, going back and forth, and everybody loved it, dude. Like
Yep.
our new one's got a lot of love, and me personally, I edited our music and shit, so I'm over it by the time it comes out.
Right.
But like everybody's told me it's decent. Everybody seems to we got a lot of negative a little negative feedback. But
I listen to it
that
all
guy
the
got
time.
punched
I
in the
love it.
face.
Now it's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that why you're wearing this?
Yeah, there was
Any fault in World War One?
No, man, my hand served.
Just the hand. Just the hand.
He served them hands.
There was a dude that lived close to me just saying it's a fuck hooligan shit, so we had to go do something about it.
Yeah.
It got handled out.
Broke my hand.
You know, the
Big
upside
process.
though is if you don't have haters and you're not doing something right.
I don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
shit.
Like,
I mean,
it's-
had you
We're
not
our
known-
biggest haters. I'm a
haven't-
troll, bro.
You haven't done shit
Bro, you
right
can't
if
say
somebody
anything-
ain't hating what you're doing.
You can't say anything about us that we've literally not said about ourselves already.
Right.
Like,
Sure.
we sit around and fucking rip on each other all
I'll go
day.
straight into the venue. It's us, Famz and the Holograms. Hams and the Fooligans.
You
know what I'm saying?
This dude called us Famz and the Poonigans.
Yeah.
I was like,
Poonigans.
man, come on, bro.
That was a
got better.
decent one. That was actually decent. I enjoyed that.
Could be worse.
I
be
could. I
worse.
wish I could
I was
have
like,
memed
man,
it. He
come
blocked me, man. There was nothing I could have done.
Yeah.
Shut me out, bro.
Right.
Yeah, but
Internet drama shit. It wasn't that.
So you keep mentioning new music. When did that drop, or has it dropped yet?
it dropped
Yeah.
last, on
420.
420. It's on
Okay.
Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Tidal.
Some
yeah.
fire ass video.
Fire ass video. Shiesty right here. Shiesty the cameraman. Hey, Ratchet
He's
Cam.
doing big things.
Oh yeah, he's cool, man.
Crispy footy,
Look
bro.
out for the.
He shot 2 videos for us
Yeah, look out
recently.
for that
They're
video.
fucking super
About to
crispy.
drop.
One of them's about to. We got another one about to drop here soon for Hooligan Gang. But he shot it, bro.
He
It's
shot
so
that deviated
beautiful.
septum. He shot that.
It's on
yeah.
YouTube now. Deviated septum from ugly.
He shot Catch Me Creeping way back.
Yeah.
way
He shot
back.
Catch Me Creeping. That was like one of the first real clear videos we ever had, bro.
With some shitty ass guitar riffs on it.
Right. You recorded that shit with a practice amp.
Yeah, it was bad.
A broke ass practice amp.
I don't know why we kept it on the track.
So are y'all on tour right now, or working on?
We're currently we're just booked. Like this year, we wanted to take time to build up some more connections because last year we toured heavy, and the year before that
That's
we
all we
toured
did.
heavy. Like last year we toured real heavy. Like we went all the way to Cali and back, but
School
like
bus.
the year before we already did East Coast. But this year we're trying to play back, hang back a little bit, pick our
In the
best
studio a
moves.
lot
Pick our
more.
battles.
And we're staying in the studio so we can put out more content more so than touring. Because, I mean, last year we literally got to put out one album. This year we already put out one. We got another
We
one
got a
halfway
bag stock
finished.
some
Yeah.
content.
I mean, we
so
live
then
in a
we can
world of
tour.
content right
Yeah,
now.
bro, you gotta
It's-
feed.
it's-
And last year, one album for a year is not fast enough for me. It fucking drives me crazy.
It's so quick to get forgotten about in this
Yeah,
industry.
yeah.
So if you're not constantly putting
Trying
shit
to
out
build-
there and making people remember your name,
Yeah.
then
Trying to build something up over a year is like John Cena and The Rock at WrestleMania 2, bro. It's or the second time they did it at WrestleMania. Like, they announced it one year they were doing it, and
Right.
as soon as it
They're
was
like,
over, they announced it was happening the next year.
Right.
They had to build it up for a whole year, and nobody gave a fuck, bro. And that's just how I felt. Like when we announced that we were doing our band album, we got it was crowdfunded. Like we put up. Well, we don't never try to do this shit, but we put up a GoFundMe for our album to be made, and we got the money to have it made in like a week.
Yeah.
And but it was like low, like not like low budget, but it was lower end.
right,
It wasn't
I
like
mean,
high.
you weren't
class
asking
shit.
for 6 figures.
They're like,
Yeah,
okay, if you guys
right.
want it, man, let's get it. And
Yeah.
they wanted
They
it.
paid. They paid for
wanted
it, and we went and had it done, and people loved it.
That was
but it
pretty
was
much
hard
the
to keep
push.
it was hard to keep the buzz up over a year. It was like
It took us a while.
it was real stale at one point.
Plus, over a year, we write so much stuff in our spare time that 6 months later, we've already all evolved into completely different writing styles, or we like different vibes or feels or moods that we're currently writing.
By the time we actually put the last band album out, we had 2 mixtapes between me and him finished to put out.
Of just spare stuff that we write when we're
and we
bored.
put those out shortly after. So we like hit him with a bunch of content at once, and that's what we did this year.
Yeah.
So
you wanting to do this full band thing? It was something you wanted to do for
forever,
a while. You just couldn't quite make it happen.
You can ask him, bro. When I first met him, he was like just a tattoo artist that I'd met, came across. He came to a party at my house once. Bought some shrooms, tripped some shrooms. And then it was around the time when I started rapping again, because I quit rapping for a few years, started rapping again. He would come over, we would do ecstasy, rap. He would be like, man, I bet I could shred over this rap beat, bro. And we'd be like, one day, man, just one day. And we dabbled with it a little bit.
It just didn't work.
But I always knew it's what I wanted. Like ever since I ever saw a fucking rapper on stage with a full band, I was like, bro, that's sick. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
That's always been something I've liked. I was a new metal
first
kid back in the day. I liked Limp Bizkit and Korn and all that shit. That was really
Right, which were kind of somewhat the pioneers of that rap metal thing.
Exactly.
New metal.
The unique thing about y'all though is that y'all, even though you could easily call it rap metal, you're really not rap metal. It's
just loud hip hop.
It's hard to define it. It's hard to define it like that.
We call it new hop.
New hop.
Or
Yeah.
mosh hop.
It's not really metal. Because
Pave
I
your
don't
own
do
way.
a lot of. I don't scream.
Pretty much.
Right. Yeah.
Like they scream sometimes on the albums just to make it better. But like
We do whatever we feel like doing whenever we feel like.
Right.
Best part, we all come from different scenes. Some of us the same scene.
We just
multiple
pride
Like this
times.
motherfucker can sing his ass off.
Like
We
a
put him
baby
singing
angel.
on our newest.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he can do anything.
He can, bro. He
Yeah.
can sing like crazy.
He's our secret weapon. We've been
He
saying
is.
it
We've
for
been saying
years.
it since he joined the band.
When
gonna
we
be
do
why we get
live
paid.
shit, we like to put on a show.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Here soon we're gonna try to incorporate literally every
Aspect of
every
it, yeah.
aspect of the band into one live show.
From-
like we're gonna have acoustic shit, like
To hip hop.
maybe
loud
even
shit.
some like I don't know, like bluesy shit, like real shit. We do everything.
Southern
bro.
golf.
Right. Have you
We
ever,
just love music.
Have you ever freestyled up on stage?
Nope, don't do it.
Are you a freestyle kind of guy?
Nah, I wish. I can only freestyle about stupid shit when I'm really, really wasted and nobody wants to hear it, bro.
Right.
We critique
That-
ourselves too much. We write everything.
I'll write everything.
That way you can change it.
Yeah, I couldn't even try. If I try, bro, I'd just end up looking like a dummy.
Right,
kill
nobody would
myself.
follow you. Be like, wow, he's actually garbage.
He's actually
Like,
For me, man, you gotta trust the process. You can't just even freestyle on stage. I want to spend that time that I have the attention of the crowd doing something that's
Right.
worthwhile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm freestyling, it's all off the top. I have no
Sometimes-
idea what I'm really talking about. Sometimes, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Sometimes I'll freestyle while we're recording, like hooks.
Yeah.
Just to sit, like anything catchy is popping up in my mind
Cadences,
while we're
melodies.
recording. I'll go ahead and like do, and we came up with some really like some of our best songs are those moments, but like I couldn't freestyle. I know people that are really good at it, so why should I spoil that?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want people to hate freestyle rap because I
Right.
suck at it.
Don't fix it ain't broke. Yeah. Cool guys. Well, I appreciate y'all taking a minute out to talk to us.
Thank you. This was a dope interview.
Make sure y'all check out Famz and the Hooligans on
Yeah.
all those social media sites. And I can't-
Fams304.com.
What's that?
Fams304.com. Put it right here.
Boom.
And you cup the bottom of it.
Cup it. You
Cup it.
gotta
Just a
cup
little
it.
bit.
And the reach around.
And the